Hello my beautiful collective, and welcome to this video. Guys, I do hope you guys can appreciate these types of videos. They are again in my non-tarot playlist. These are interesting topics ranging from anywhere from spiritual awakening to the types of connections you could have, to trauma bonds. And what I'm noticing is as I'm doing these videos are that these topics could be helpful to you. It could be having to do with situations connected to your relationships, your family situations, or even just your self-development, your spiritual growth. Okay, guys? The topic in these videos are going to be, they vary. Okay? Visit the playlist, check out the videos. They could help you. And just know that the research I've done for these topics were very extensive. I do hope you guys can appreciate the hard work that was put into these videos, and I will be crediting the articles and the people who wrote these articles and the website in the description box below if you guys want a more concise longer version of what I kind of compacted into a video. You know, I only took from the important points I felt would be useful to you guys. But you guys could always refer back to the article, the website. I have listed that information in the description box below. Okay, guys? So I do hope you enjoy these videos, and let me know in the comments what you think. Hello, my beautiful collective. It is I, Rosa, Lady Capricorn Tarot. And in this video, we're going to talk about, do you believe in ghosts? Guys, do you? We're going to be talking about what the spirituality experts have to say about ghosts. Okay, guys, this is an article where it seems like there was a panel of, spiritually awakened people, spiritualists that were just talking about whether or not, they believe in ghosts. And guys, this is another video that's, this topic is very near and dear to me. Okay, I have previously posted a video on how do you know your loved ones, deceased loved ones, are contacting you. If you haven't checked that one out, go back to my playlist and you can access it. I also in that video provided evidence of my experience with a spirit that at the time I would feel the presence, but I didn't see it. And that was because I was at the very beginning of my spiritual awakening, and so I wasn't that sensitive. But anyway, in that video, I provided evidence that spirits do exist. And this is no different, guys. Spirit, ghost, entities, whatever you want to refer to it as, that's what it is. So take this video with a grain of salt, okay? If you believe in ghosts, this is the video for you. But even if you're not, it's a very interesting video, okay? Guys, as always, the entire article is going to be linked in the description box below. Okay, guys? And I only pulled some of the information I thought would be useful to you guys, okay, or interesting. All that being said, in this video, we're going to be covering what does the term ghost really mean. We're going to be covering the history of the term, okay, ghost, and why some people believe in ghosts, okay, guys? We're also going to be talking about why some people don't believe in ghosts, okay, guys, and much more. All that being said, let's dive right into this video because I don't want these videos to be too long. And guys, you already know, if you like what I do here, please consider liking, sharing, subscribing to my channel. Also hitting that notification bell so you guys will be alerted when I premiere a video, post a video, or go live, okay, guys? And feel free to comment below. I would love to hear from you guys, okay? Okay, let's jump right in, guys. So article states the idea that ghosts could be among us is fascinating, right? It's a fascinating topic. It's perplexing, and of course, has spooked people over the generations, okay? Article states they asked around to get so in the article they say that they asked around to get the history of ghosts, whether there's any evidence they actually exist, etc. Okay, so article states, what does the term ghost really mean? Okay, According to the Oxford English Dictionary, a ghost is defined as an apparition of a dead person which is believed to appear or manifest to the living. Across different cultures, there are also more nuanced explanations for what a ghost really is. One of the most generally accepted idea from ghosts, though, is that they're spirits that used to be in the body, and for whatever reason, feel tied to being earthbound. Okay, now, and I'm gonna stop it here really quick so I can put in my little bit, my commentary here. Ghosts can be tied to the physical 3D world that we're living in now after they pass, due to several reasons, guys. It could be unfinished business. Okay, it could have been the death came so quickly and out of the blue, it like they weren't expecting that. Okay, and so they're kind of like trapped in limbo because they have not accepted that they passed yet. Okay, so those are things to take into consideration. Okay, and so I'm going to go back to what the article states, but that's just my input. So the article states, right, this could be due to anything from feeling unresolved. See, guys, this is what I'm saying. Unresolved about a relationship or a location, or even a location, to dying before they felt ready to leave. So again, could be unresolved issues. It could be the place where they passed that is like keeping them there, tying them down to that location. It could be, again, they weren't ready to pass and it just came in suddenly. And so like, not that you're prepared when you pass, but when it happens very suddenly and out of the blue, you're confused. You're kind of like in that limbo, like, am I still alive? Like, you're confused. So, those are reasons why. It's important to note that ghosts are not always believed to be inherently bad, despite common misconceptions. And I agree with that. Okay, not all ghosts, spirits, entities are bad. Okay, now, for me, I'm able to tell the difference when the ghost is evil. Okay, even maybe demonic, because of how I feel when I am in the presence of it. Okay, no matter how skilled or seasoned you are to deal with spirits, entity, ghosts, whatever you want to call it, when you're in the presence of a very bad, evil, demon-like ghost, you will feel that fear. Okay, when you're in its presence. Okay, so let's move on, guys. Now, so again, not all spirits, I'm calling it all three. Okay, guys, they're talking about ghosts, but to me, a spirit, a ghost, an entity, they're all the same thing. So they're saying that they're not always bad. So if you like, say you want to walk through the cemetery, which I love doing, guys. Okay, I'm not scared to walk in the cemetery, sit there. I'm not fearful of it. I fear the living, not the dead. Okay, guys, the people that are living are the biggest, the biggest source of deception, toxicity, and so I don't fear the dead. So, for example, say you're walking through the cemetery and you kind of like with the corner of your eye, you see a glimpse of what looks like a person or a partial person, a transparent entity, ghost. Don't assume right away that it's evil. Okay, guys, it could just be, the spirit is tied to that area for whatever reason and is just, moving around within its space. Okay, so let's talk about the history of the term ghost. Okay, guys, well, people have been having ghostly experiences for literally thousands of years, guys. In fact, one tablet from ancient Babylon around 1500 BCE is believed by some to be the first known depiction of a ghost in human history. Okay, guys, so the history of ghosts goes back many, many years. And the ghost stories don't stop there, with cultures around the world believing and even embracing the idea of ghosts. For many Asian cultures, a deep connection with ancestors can explain perceived ghostly experiences. Ghosts or entities, you see, guys, so it could be ghost, entities, spirits. Okay, guys, are often thought of as loved ones passed on, or even the energy of their memory. Okay, guys? The felt presence of a lingering energy has been recorded everywhere from the US to Ghana to China to Thailand and more. Okay, guys? It's worth noting though that this article is talking about, people reporting ghostly experiences, okay, not actual evidence of such. So take that into consideration, okay? So let's talk about why some people believe in ghosts, okay? I'm going to give you, they list, let's see, they list 4 reasons, okay? 4 points here why some people believe in ghosts, okay? Number 1, it's a cultural belief. As mentioned previously, some cultures embrace the idea of ghosts, particularly if there's a connection with ancestors within the culture. As seen in Chinese and other Asian cultures, many believe ghosts to be the energy of ancestors or even predecessors of the space in question. Okay, guys? Number 2, why some people believe in ghosts. They want to believe. It's that simple. And guys, this is me. Number 2, the reason why I believe, I've experienced them, I've connected to them. Okay, I've seen them, I've felt them, I've been able to communicate with them. They in turn communicate with me. So I know that ghosts, entities, spirit, however you want to reference it, they are real. So I am number 2, okay? In why some people believe in ghosts, they want to believe. So number 2 states, for others, the idea that loved ones could still be with them is comforting. We all seen clips of shows where mediums claim to communicate with the dead, offering relief to family members, or heard someone say they saw a cardinal and believed it was their grandma saying hi, for example. Okay, guys? So, again, this is a topic that if you believe, you believe. If you don't, you don't. I'm not here making this video to convince you of such, okay? It is up to you and what you believe. My belief is that there are, okay? And nobody can take that away from me because I, again, have had the experience to interact with them on all levels using all my senses, okay, guys? So it also states, though many believe ghosts are inherently bad, for the people who believe their loved ones might be showing up in a ghostly way, it can bring comfort and connection. Number 3 of why people believe in ghosts. They've had paranormal experience. This is me again. Okay, guys? Of course, if someone has had an inexplicable paranormal experience, they may believe in ghosts, even if logic tells them not to. Some experiences just can't be explained, and for better or for worse, will forever change the way people think about ghosts and the afterlife. And that is absolutely true. In fact, I mentioned this point in my previous videos about how to know when a deceased loved one contacts you. I think that's the name of the video. Don't quote me, guys. Just go back to my playlist. It's there. Anyway, guys, this is a point I made in that video, okay? That when you cannot explain, okay, a paranormal, supernatural, or just an experience that you've had, if you cannot logically explain it, then you have to believe it. Because how else would you be able to process what happens to you, okay? And like I said in that video, I believe in everything. I believe in extraterrestrial, I believe in ghosts, just anything, okay, guys? I believe in mermaids, all of that stuff. Because when people have paranormal experiences and you cannot explain it, what are you going to chuck it up to? I'm very open to anything and everything can exist in this world, okay, guys? So let's go to number 4 of why people believe in ghosts. Well, number 4 is they're open to mystical ideas, okay? Some people are simply more open to the idea that there are other realms or forces we can't explain in general, making them more likely to be open to that idea, to the idea of ghosts. And you see, guys, number 4 just verbatim said what I feel, okay? It reiterated what I just said. So let's talk about why some people don't believe in ghosts. Okay, and these are the naysayers in my personal opinion, because even if they're having a paranormal experience and it's very live and very real, because they can't logically break it down, they chuck it up to, oh, I'm just too stressed out, I need to rest more, this didn't happen, I think I need counseling, I'm going crazy, because they refuse to believe that, again, anything and everything can exist in this world if you're just open to it and receiving it. Okay, guys? So let's go to why some people don't believe in ghosts. Well, number one, they don't believe in the afterlife or anything mystical. Okay, guys? Whether they identify as an atheist, don't believe in the afterlife, or don't believe in the idea of a soul, some people are not open to mystical ideas. To believe in ghosts is to believe that a spirit, soul, entity, etc. can exist without a physical body in some unseen realm. And for non-believers, that just doesn't sound possible, which is what I just explained, okay? These are the naysayers, the skeptics, okay? The people that need to have concrete proof or an explanation for what they experience, because they're not open to possibilities, things happening, okay? And so that's number one. Number two, they've never experienced anything paranormal, okay? Just as feeling or seeing a ghost can make someone a believer, never experiencing anything paranormal isn't going to help convince a skeptic that ghosts could be real. Absolutely. In some cultures, it's often dismissed as their imagination, and I just said that a few minutes ago, okay? Number three of why some people don't believe in ghosts. There's no real proof. What did I just say? It's like, it's like parallel to everything I'm saying, guys, this article. Okay? So again, the naysayers, the skeptics, okay, they need real proof. Okay? Them seeing again, if they see a ghost, entity, spirit, whatever you want to call it, it could be solid, manifested in front of them, and they're still going to like not believe it, okay? Because in their mind, they need real proof, and that's not real proof. They'll just, again, chuck it up to, I'm very tired, I need to rest more, I'm under a lot of stress because now I'm seeing hallucinations, that type shit. Anyway, so number three, there's no real proof. Along similar lines to the points above, okay, that I mentioned, tangible proof of ghosts is ultimately lacking. For people who aren't necessarily open to ideas that can't be explained by science, the burden of proof is subsequently too heavy for them to believe in ghosts. See what I'm saying, guys? So, let's talk about, so, are ghosts real? Well, what I'm going to say about that, guys, okay, I'm going to veer off the article for a minute. That is totally up to you guys. Again, okay, you're going to have your believers and your non-believers, okay? This is not a question that could be answered, definitely. Like, this is whatever you believe, okay? If you believe in them, then that is your answer, right? Yes, they are. That's your answer. That's fine. I mean, there's no right or wrong answer here is what I'm saying, okay, guys? So, to the question, are ghosts real? The article states, when discussing topics like ghosts, it's important to note that no one has the right answers. You see, guys? And you are encouraged to make up your own mind. Right, guys? If you believe, you believe. If you don't, you don't. There's no right or wrong answer to this question, do ghosts exist? Okay? Article states it can be hard to believe that ghosts, which live in the realm where the only way to be aware of them is to trust and excuse me, guys, I'm sorry, I'm burping, I apologize for that. Let me do this again. So in other words, I'm just going to break down this sentence. So in other words, it can be hard for those to believe that ghosts are real, right? Because it's another realm. Paranormal, supernatural situations are of another realm, right? Of another dimension. And for a person who doesn't trust their intuition, okay, who is not open to anything is possible, okay, it's going to be harder for you to believe, okay, guys? That's basically what they're saying in this sentence. The article states there's so many religious and belief systems that don't include ghosts. That's another point there, right? Depending on your religion, and your beliefs within that religion, you might not you might say, I don't believe in ghosts. Okay, so there's different factors here. Okay, ultimately though, the experts in the fields of mysticism, right, the occult and the paranormal, are more than likely going to believe, right, or at least be open to the idea of ghosts. Those who are more concerned with the physical realm, this 3D that we live in, this is the 3D world. The 5D is the spiritual, higher dimension, right, vibrating at a higher frequency. Okay, so this is the 3D. This is the physical realm that we live in, guys. Okay, so it states those who are more concerned with the physical realm and prefer to base belief on science as well as proof, these are the naysayers, are going to have a hard time warming up to the idea, unless, of course, they were to experience something ghostly themselves. And I want to say, even if they were to experience something ghostly themselves, the naysayers, the ones that don't believe, the ones that need proof, right, powerful proof, even if they were to see, like I mentioned earlier, okay, if they were to see a spirit, ghost, entity manifest in front of them, solid, okay, in solid form, they're still not going to believe it. Okay, so that's where I'm kind of like a little bit, I disagree with that piece of the article, okay, because the people that strongly don't believe are not going to believe, and even if they have a paranormal experience, they're going to chuck it up to, again, I'm too stressed, I need rest, maybe I need therapy because I'm seeing hallucinations. They will never accept anything having to do with ghosts, even if a ghost appears in front of them. Okay, so guys, in closing, okay, no one can say for sure whether ghosts are real, but those who claim to have experienced them will stand by that belief, and that is me. I do stand by that 110%. They do exist to me, and I will say that till the day I pass, okay? While science hasn't been able to pin down any concrete proof of the existence of ghost entities or what was the third one I mentioned? Anyway, guys, you get it. Ghost entities or spirits. There you go. Let's see. Their reported presence has been recorded for years upon years and will likely continue to be reported for years to come. And that's why there are so many paranormal investigators out now, right? And actually, guys, nowadays, like, when people are having a lot of issues, especially with, like, when you move into a new home, you purchase a new home, and the energy doesn't feel right, and the people start feeling like maybe the house could be haunted, now they have paranormal investigators. And these people, it's an actual business. These are people that go into the home or the business, wherever you feel that there might be spirit entities or ghosts, right? And they will go to the location, okay, they will investigate. They have all this fancy equipment that they use. They bring with them a psychic medium. That's the person that for the most part, walks through the house in addition to the investigators. And, the person is able to connect to the entity. And they'll even bring in a third person. They'll bring in, someone of the church that specializes in cleansing this space. Okay, guys, so this is a whole thing. Okay, so for those that don't believe in ghosts, spirits, and entities, okay, now I'm beginning to see more and more now that it could be that people are changing their mind to this theory, because there are actually people out there that specialize in paranormal, ghost, spirit, entity situations, okay? And that's telling me that we've come a long way, especially in the spiritual world here, as they were talking about with mysticism, metaphysical, that more people are beginning to, now turn to paranormal investigators and mediums, and, to be able to connect with the afterlife, these ghosts, right? And so that tells me that we've come a long way, because I believe that years ago you couldn't even get a person to contact a paranormal investigator. And now it just seems to be the thing. They have a whole channel, okay, on cable that nonstop all day has shows dealing with paranormal investigators and how they go into the homes or businesses or whatever, right, to do this type of work. And I'm fascinated by that. I watch, that's like my favorite channel. So you already know, like I said, it is up to you to believe whether or not you believe in ghosts. I 110% do. And you know, let me know in the comments, guys. Do you believe? Do you not believe? What's your take on this whole, you know, topic about do you believe in ghosts? Guys, I'm gonna end the video here because I don't want these videos to be too long. You already know what to do. If you like what I did here, please consider liking, sharing, subscribing to my channel. Also hitting that notification bell so you guys will be alerted when I post a video, premiere video, or when I go live. And guys, let me know in the description box, not the description box. Let me know in the comments below, okay guys, if you guys believe or don't believe in ghosts. And you know, if you've had an experience, we'd love to hear from you guys. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you in my next video. Do know that I love and appreciate you all. Thank you so much for watching this video. And until my next video, I'll see you soon. Bye guys.